Hey guys. So is the rotation proper for you guys on your end? Let's see here. Okay, one last flip. All right. It's my first time streaming here. Nice to see you guys back. Looks good. I'm glad you guys came back because I got 3 right away. So, how you doing, Dice Golden? What's up? This is my first time streaming in this location, so it was a little finicky trying to figure out the exact angle. It looks a little different when you're live, so it's kind of like you can't like exactly line it up perfectly, like until you know. There we go. Metal tray, yeah. And then also, yeah, I got that from actually online, Amazon. Yeah, so today I have this menu. Sorry for the little bit of a slow startup. I'm just figuring things out here, trying to get things right. So this is stuff for my tea here. So I have a little bit more of a dedicated space, and when I get a seat and stuff, it'll be a little better as well. So I'm working on getting some chat up. Yeah. So I'm gonna get this chat up on my end. Let's see here. Yeah, it does. It is kind of like a lot of military things are kind of like school. In fact, a lot of the companies that work for military actually work for schools as well. Let's see here. I'm gonna cut the image just for a moment. Should be good now. All right, so yeah, this is the 24-hour ration pack. Ration. All right, menu 7. All right, so I got my chat up. Now that I can kind of see it from a different phone, you get a little bit better view. All right. Let's see here. So it's so I'm going to open it up for you guys. All right. You like that mug? Yeah, it's awesome, that canteen cup. So let's see here. So as you see here, also I have a tea setup as well. It's I have a wandering Tea Apprentice. I'm working on getting set up. I've been talking about it for a long time, but hey, things are starting to come together. I have my own place now. It just wasn't exactly what I wanted when I was traveling to kind of do it. I didn't have there's kind of a travel pack I found for tea, but it just kind of wasn't really suiting my needs at the time and stuff. And so anyway, I have some stuff coming in the mail and all that, and also I have this for the hot water as well. So then I have some hot drinks. A lot of people actually apparently do prefer the hot drinks, because I try to keep it kind of a little more filled, but a lot of people apparently prefer the hot anyway. So, like I know Jordan does. So let's see. Let's get this down here a bit. How you doing, Fred Thorne? Haven't seen you very much. Been wondering about you. So I have a nice angle here, though. That's something awesome. I just gotta kind of figure out how to maneuver it. That's the one thing I really love about this here. Once I get that angle figured out, it has a nice above angle. It's right on a ledge here, so that's really nice and convenient. Just gotta, once I figure out how to maneuver it the way I want. Yeah. But anyway, we'll see. Sorry about that for that little bit of extra setup. This is my first time doing it here. Yeah, got a new whole deal going on. But be right with you. There we go. Still really crooked, actually. It's a lot better. Let's see here. Blood X. I don't know what to say to that, but congratulations, Blood X. Nice to see you around. So I don't have my microphone right now. I just moved in my place. I'm not sure where exactly everything is yet. I had to unpack my car, so it's a work in progress. But I wanted to get started on my lives again. It's been like 10 days, so I need to just go for it, you know. At this point, this is not wanting to get an angle that I like. Kind of weird. It is not cooperating with me here. Hey, how you doing, Florida Pirate? There we go. It's almost there. It is not cooperating with me. Trying to get it just stable here. Not cooperating with me. Oh yeah. Alright, I think I got it now, guys. Soon you put a weight on it. Sorry about that. There we go. Alright. That's pretty good. I'm gonna call that good. Alright, that's good for today. Alright. Alright, so how you doing, JW? You have a first right tomato, so you're growing some tomatoes, huh? That's awesome. Let's see here. Alright, so this is the meal. See how it fits. Okay. Alright. Not loving the angle still, but I'm just gonna call that good. Alright. So let's get all this stuff out of here. So this is 24-hour ration. So firstly, we got all this. This is an accessory pack. I'm just gonna dump all this stuff out. Look at all that. That's a lot of food. Empty. Alright. All the stuff there. So this is like kind of like a feedback thing. Don't need that. It says menu 7 has all the information right here. Alright, so it's got kind of like all the menus on there. It's got in every one of them actually. So I'm gonna organize this. So we got breakfast, lunch, and a dinner meal. You got your desserts and stuff as well. So these are tissues, which are used for toilet paper and clean your face and all that. So, you guys probably know what those are. So there you go. This is Tabasco. It's actually from US. Art and Nino, are you actually here? Where are you at? I don't see him. Oh, there you are. Okay. Hello, everyone. Yep. It's awesome to see you in Easy Money as well. So, okay, it's how many people are actually here? It's saying 3 here, and I don't believe that's the case. How many people are actually here, guys? Do you guys see? I see 3. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's accurate. So, is the audio pretty good, guys? I'm hoping it's pretty good. Is it a little echoey, I imagine? This sounds a little, the room is a little echoey. So I'm going to be filming here a bunch of times just you know, this is where I'm staying now, so there you go. What is this? Peanuts, all kinds of stuff in here. Oh, this is awesome. I thought it was a little interesting at first. After having it, this is so good. I can't wait for this drink. So we got about 8-9 drinks in here. So got all my water bottles right below me. Got hot water already heated. There you go. This is also for when you're done, you can throw all your trash in here. You got a spoon here. It's kind of like I call it a spladle, spoon ladle. That's what I call it. Sploradle. It's kind of like a fork to spork ladle. Alright. Got tons of sugar. So like, I believe it's 4 sugars in these. Yeah, 4 sugars. J and K, where I want to. Okay. Alright, so we're back. Charlie Tango in the house. So yeah, I don't have Wi-Fi, guys. I have I'm just using like mobile data. So that's just how it is. Are you guys not seeing a video now? Are you guys seeing a video right now? If you guys could tell me back, welcome back, I assume means that, but if I could just get a clear verification. Yes. Okay, you're now. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to get Wi-Fi and all that within between 1 and 4 weeks. We'll see exactly when that happens. So until now, I might find a little bit better spot for signal, but might cut off a little bit. Hopefully it wasn't too much. I think it's cutting off a little bit more in the last like hour than before, but all right, that's what it is. All right, so I got chewing gum right here. It's Smitty in Mark's Art Aquariums. So yeah, I got this chewing gum right here. So I'm going to try this out real quick. So these are very similar to the US MRE. Throw trash right here. Right. How you doing? The team is stacked today. So yeah, these are the gums here. They're hard piece gums. So chewy, strong mint flavor. I'm not sure what this name is, but Herr von Schmitzer. Okay. So this is some pretty good gum though. So I'm definitely gonna finish this Tabasco off. So this package was exposed to heat for a few months of travel, but it should be fine. I'm not worried about it by any means. I will eat everything. So no waste here. So yeah, 2 cereal bars. Let's start off with the breakfast, I guess. Hoping the meal is good. Nice to see you here, Luke North. So let's get well actually, let's get the drink started first. That makes a little more sense, right? Alright, so we got tons of water bottles here. All right underneath. Be right back, right back. Alright. So we're back. Okay, I'm back. So how you doing though, CT? So these are matches as well as a striking pad as well. Here, very useful out in the field. So let's get these. I got enough water already set up for these, so I can start. I can get that set up. Do not own any cups yet, really. So just a couple. I got a couple random cups here. Didn't really have a set yet. So let's get that started. Put this coffee in here. You know what? I've already had these coffees a few times. Maybe I'm just gonna mix them today. Try 2 coffees in here. See how they taste together. Because I've already done them different, separate. Let's mix it up, literally. Thanks, so Luke North, Trey. Gonna get back to boiling. It's probably just about 200 degrees. I want to get a little higher again. Make it nice and quick. So I got this fruit explosion. Let's try that out. So that is a green cap, which means apple, kiwi, passion. So it's got coated by the caps. Oh yeah, so guys, I have some exciting news. Since I now have a place and all that, I am also going to have my own PO box. So with this post office box, I'll be able to accept and all that. So there you go. That is awesome. Gotta love this apple, kiwi, passion. Sweet. It's got banana in it. It's got banana in it as well. Passion fruit, all that from concentrate. So concentrate is debatably not as good as having the real regular thing, but it also, when it comes to space, you want concentrate, right? Natural state is typically preferred when it comes to health. So yeah, peel box is coming soon, guys. Maybe either this month or August. We'll see. As I get everything set up. So I got 4 creamers here. I'm gonna double creamer the coffee. So, how many of you guys have actually tried these kinds of meals, like a ready-to-eat meal, where it's like very little preparation for cooking? You don't even have to heat up the water. I'm doing that just for display purposes. I probably wouldn't even heat it up myself. I mean, if I'm at home, I would, but if I were out, I'm not gonna bother, probably. So, have any of you guys actually consider your own PO box as well? I've seen that sometimes you get some weird stuff in them, but it's just kind of reality, Over to your work, yeah. Oh yeah, so this ring here is from the Marines. It's awesome. Haven't I just happened upon it as I was getting everything organized. I've shown these before. These are water purification tablets. You can drop them into water. That's maybe a little risky. There's a whole thing on water purification to explain, so I'm not gonna get into that too deeply. But they even do classes on that in the military, and that's even a profession or a specialty in the military as well. Alright, so see here. Mix that real quick. Stir it up. Alright. Guys. Alright. I'm gonna try with a little milk. I don't normally ever introduce things from outside the rations, but let's just try it a little bit. It's out of curiosity. See how it exactly tastes. So what are you guys eating today? I'm just curious now. Do any of you guys actually do a lot of cooking? Much better. I'm not a super fan of coffee in the first place. Although interestingly, a lot of growing conditions are the same for coffee as tea. So that's I'm gonna end up learning a lot about coffee as I learn about tea, and so we'll see what happens with that. So I got this done. Go ahead and get the next two drinks started. Get 2 teas here. So a little trick, if you do have these type of little things, or if you have a cup, you're actually supposed to, it's recommendable you actually are gonna wrap this string around here. Just I see a lot of people drop their bag in there, and it should never happen if you properly wrap it around a good time or two, or kind of tie it around. Did you put a video today, Jordan? Is that what you're saying? I didn't catch everything you wrote. If that's the case, I'll check it out later. After I'm done. Got some water. It's a little too hot for this type of tea, but well, actually this is a black tea, so it's actually fine. I take that back. Black tea is around 200 to 212 degrees, so this is not a proper cup for this, or rather either of these, but I have teacups, but they're I've got these type of teacups, so they're way too small for this. I am surprised that those teacups, the box I got them in, it has a little give to it, and it has really protected it as I've actually been traveling with those things. Those things have literally went from Japan to North Carolina, South Carolina, and all that without any damage, and that's impressing me because a lot of my stuff has gotten damaged as I've traveled a lot. So those teacups have never been damaged because that has a good packaging on the box. I got it from Dr. Tea in China. So you just need about a minute, 2 minutes more. So there you go. I can cool down. I want to burn myself either. So I don't really know much about this book, so I'm not. I just started reading it. It's Rich Dad Poor Dad. Just to throw that in here. This is a little side note. As I'm starting some businesses, and so far it's been recommendable. Just got a few pages in, but it's been highly recommended to me from some other business people. So I'm gonna be finishing that. And I don't know. Are you guys into a book review? This channel is just a little clarification, is mostly it's kind of food, but I kind of want this channel to be a little bit free. My other two channels are Vending and Tea, and I kind of want to keep within those niches, but I feel like this one I kind of want to do my own thing a little bit. And oh, you couldn't see the book? My bad. I'll just drop it there so it gets nice and focused. There you go. String between the tin cans. That is a very advanced system. I've never heard of a more advanced system. If you find one, please tell me, but I think a string in a tin can is still pinnacle technology here. Last I heard. But I mean, I guess I heard through a tin can, so maybe I didn't hear too much. Very effective for what they were. Still a good trick for out in the woods, you know, you don't have charging and stuff. All that stuff, all that electronic stuff we depend on, if you're out in the woods, doesn't really do much. As soon as you lose battery, you know, you can have solar power now, so that does kind of prevent a lot of that loss of electricity. But I mean, how long is that solar power and stuff going to work? I mean, if you have a permanent hookup and stuff like that, but if you're out in the woods actually exploring, all that electronic stuff goes away. And so all those tricks, those old things that people used to do, they all come back into being necessary. Some electronics hold their charge a very, very long time. Things like flashlights you can use sparsely, you know, and you can probably get a good amount of months out of those, but there's a way to charge things, but most of them are very, very weak, low voltage, so most of those tricks you use, you know, use a fire to charge a battery or something, all those kinds of things, and not to mention they're not necessarily the safest thing either. Those don't really work out. How you doing, David? Carlisle, how you doing? So, we got these teas I'm going to try out now. This is a 24-hour British Menu 7 ration. ORP is what it's called in specific. Operational ration pack. So, this is the one tea. This is the Taifu. This is both a black tea as well. Man, that is hot. It was a little too hot for the tea. Oh, I'm gonna take these bags out real quick. A lot of people oversteep these tea bags. Causes it to get bitter. So, Thai food. Got a nice little bit of flavor to it. And then they're both pretty similar in quality, to be quite honest. Though this one does have a little more flavor, it seems, especially today. Now it's heated, I can kind of taste a bit of a difference. It's a little more sweet for the for that one. For the English breakfast. Sweeter. A little more flavor on that one. Alright. So, we got all these drinks here. I'm gonna open up these water bottles. Let's see here. Don't want to waste all the water, so I'm just putting in a side cup. Drink it after the strain. So I've got, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 drinks. Got 2 more, they're open. Yeah, how was everyone's Independence Day? Good point, Jordan. All right. What'd you guys all do for your holiday? I know a couple of you guys might not be in the U.S. Let's see. No, I think yeah, just a couple of people in Canada. I think that's it. Everyone else is from the U.S. And so you guys also had your Canada Day on the 1st, so I guess let's apply that to the Canadian people. How you doing, Canadian? Sorry, Kaylin Strain. Crash your channel. All right, sounds good. How you doing though, Kaylin? How was your Independence Day? If you celebrated it. Not everyone celebrates it. Some people just cook or whatever, and that's also awesome. Great thing about this is I don't have to worry about spilling anymore. There's no carpet under me. That's nice. Just go in and do what I do. I'm gonna have some dedicated cups though eventually. See that in a couple months. So we've got grapefruit here. I guess I'll keep these little packages here for the identification purposes. The one I think I'm looking most forward to is a hot chocolate drink with orange flavor. That is my favorite. So this is the tropical flavor drink. A lot of powder. This one. Alright. Smells so sweet. Got lots of flavor in that one. Did work. How you doing, Sixth Anomaly? Yes, it's they call it an ORP in specific, but it is for all intents and purposes basically an MRE, a meal ready to eat. But there's this, they call it an operational ration pack. Fruit flavored energy drink powder, 45 grams. Peach iced tea, so there's actually 3 teas in this. This may be agreeable to a lot of American palates. A lot of Americans drink iced tea, which iced tea comes from typically a black tea. So it's dark tea there. More oxidized, whereas white is the least oxidized. It's not that some people say white tea has no oxidation, which is not possible. It has been exposed to air, so there's oxidation. So there you go, peach iced tea. See how it's a dark color? Some of that may be natural from it being black tea as well. Not that teas like white tea is necessarily white or something like that, but the darker the tea, like black tea is darker. Let's see here, so. Oops. Drop in. Kalen. Yeah, Kalen is that's a rare spelling of that, isn't it? Of your name, I think it's usually like with one N, and sometimes with I's instead of Y's. So I think that's kind of one of those ones that are spelled different. And I'm guessing that there was maybe a little bit of thing like someone wanted to call you Lynn maybe or something. If you don't mind asking. It is so awesome having you guys on here, though. It's awesome to see that people find it worth their time to come out here and watch me. So this one got clumpy a little bit of clumpiness going on there. Your Tutti Frutti drink powder. So maybe when exposed to a bit of heat, maybe it kind of can clump. I definitely did expose these to heat when I was traveling, so and have it and it's sitting in a refrigerator in my car or something. Some luxury cars do have fridges in them, though they're small fridges. I've never seen a real fridge except in an RV. I know like the Maybach can have a fridge in it. Don't drive a Maybach, so. So I'm actually gonna heat this one. I'm gonna heat that because that drink's so good. I don't even want to waste it. I don't want to put it cold. Let's get that the real way. if I have another cup here somewhere, maybe not. We will see. Huh. So, yeah. You know where that cup is? Huh. Very well. I'm gonna try something unique here. I've done this before, but I haven't done it with this ration. I've had the hot chocolate drink before. I'm gonna have it with the coffee because coffee and chocolate work great together, as well as even peanut butter goes with coffee. So I'm not a big fan of coffee, so I'm doing a real risk here. But I actually dumped a little bit of the water in here, so it's a little watery. So it needs more flavor anyway. So there you go. See how that tastes. I've already reviewed this drink. I love it. So let's try it out. I can put a little orange flavor and some hot chocolate if I can't find it around. So there you go. Let's see how it is. I have 16 people. Are you serious, J&K? It doesn't reflect it in my chat. It just says 3. I can't see it. On the device I'm using. Or see, I'm using an iPhone to read messages, and I don't use an iPhone ever, so I might be. I only use it to read the messages itself. I haven't played around with it at all. So it's awesome though. 16. I can't believe it. Or is it 16 views? Let's see here. Día de México is 5 de mayo. Yep. September is a big day in Mexico for their independence. So, Mexico gained its independence a good while after US, and Mexico being a big country as it was, and its location with the Spanish and the British lines and all that, the Mexican Revolution helped with a lot of the other countries to get their independence as well. And interestingly enough, there's still a big dispute between Guatemala and Belize about their land. It still hasn't ended. And that's been going on for a very long time, since the British left Belize. So their independence isn't like fully done, really, in a way. They're still arguing over who owns Belize and Guatemala. Does Guatemala own Belize? Yeah, so Mexican graveyards, it's actually, yeah, a lot of countries, it is in US, but a little less than some other countries. It is absolutely a thing to go and just view graves, like, even if it's not even your specific relative. In a lot of places, it's like that, so. That coffee, actually, that gives some real energy right there with that coffee in there. That's not bad. And I'm not a coffee drinker. Of course, I put some milk in there and stuff, so it's not as bitter. Kind of overpowered by some of that sweetness and all that in there. The fat from the milk and all that. But yeah. So let's try these drinks out. This is the Tutti Frutti right here. So Tutti Frutti fruit flavored energy drink. Tropical, as well as the grapefruit flavored drink. All right. Yeah, it's not the greatest thing to hear, flavor drink. So that means like it's flavored to be like, in the likeness of. Although I'm sure it has components of said fruit. So yeah, nice little sweet flavor to it. Energy drink powder, fruity flavor. Another big thing when it comes to tasting things, the water you use definitely affects flavor. For some people, they can't really notice the difference, but others they can. And so that affects it, as well as your sense of taste actually changes throughout the days with hormone levels and all that. So that's why, like if you haven't eaten in a while, sometimes food tastes a little better, those kinds of things. So even you yourself eating one specific food, not just talking about kind of aversion to food, like, oh, I can't eat this kind of food during this time of night because you have an aversion to getting sick from it. Like if you eat certain foods during the night, a lot of people have issues like spicy food or those kinds of things. So I watered both these down a little bit too much, but I think I'm gonna shake this one properly and tell. Oh yeah, I didn't water it down too much at all. I'm just gonna shake it. Yeah, nice and sweet. Almost the same color as this one. This one's a little lighter. And this one has more water into it, so it's definitely a darker color. Great flavor. Grapefruit flavor. Very sweet. Definitely has that grapefruitness to it. There you go. This one's a grapefruit. It's from that. It's grapefruit. Yeah. How you doing, Queen Rose? Give me Oh, I realized Saga isn't here. Huh. Let's we're not doing the Apple thing there, Queen Rose. If you want to talk to people, you know what I mean? Alright, so we got these drinks tried out. Let's move on. Man, that chocolate coffee with a little bit of milk and the creamer and the sugar and all that, this has some real flavor to it though. I'm actually really looking forward to this, and I'm not a coffee drinker, so that says something. So let me get this wiped off real quick. Man, it is so nice having your own place. It's awesome. It's been so long, traveling, everything's someone else's place. There you go. Getting to have my own setup. This is exciting. Have the whole fridge to myself. for the most part. Yeah. I am in Oregon. And I'm staying in Oregon. Yeah, Queen Rose, we're not doing the Apple thing here. You can go ahead and talk to people, you know what I mean? You know, just have conversations. Cool, yes, it is cool. It's actually perfect temperature out right now. I'm not sure exactly what it is today, maybe 70s, something like that. But anyway, a lot of it, even if it was a little hotter, a lot of Oregon is just like it's just covered in trees. Like if you go to houses, apartments, condominiums, or whatever, it's like a lot of times you have tree coverage, like real tree coverage, and so it helps with that heat of summer. Of course, it's awesome for the environment and everything. You know, keep trees there. They belong there too. You know, I don't want a world without trees. I don't. You know, not that we can live without trees, but that's what we're trying to do. It seems in a lot of cities we're trying to like, we don't need trees in our city. Yeah, try breathing without trees. Not just that, like it filters water and all kinds of things. We also got Mexican tuna with pasta. It's gonna be in a little bit. Just open it up for right now. Pasta bolognese. Oops. I think I just moved the camera there. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, for the breakfast is cereal bars, 2 cereal bars. Okay, so there's no meal for it per se. It's caramel or caramel, and you got cookies and cream flavor. So guys, is it caramel or is it caramel? So if it's caramel, just don't type that A in there. Just say caramel, or is it caramel? What do you guys think? I think British might say caramel, and caramel I think is more Americanized. Let's see what you guys say. Caramel or caramel? Very important, guys. Hey, Queen Rose, I told you no more of these apples. Come on now. Like, just talk to the people. Man, it won't let me select chat here. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. How you doing, David Lynn? Yeah. You watched the whole live stream, dude? That's crazy. Nerd of the North! How are you doing? 2 hours. Which live stream though, David Lynn? Because I have done so many of them. Well, maybe like 10 live streams now. Which one was it? cookies and cream. Boom. And caramel. Let's see, was it caramel or caramel? I think I only got, so I got one caramel, one caramel, caramel. It's an even split. I think I got 4 caramels and 3 caramels. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's a breakdown. So there you go. It's a pretty even split. 4-3 is too even of a split to call. I mean, caramel wins it, but see, was a good question apparently because people are divided. It's like crayon and crayon. Apparently, most people do say crayon, but definitely, I know like in Detroit, I definitely heard crayon. And that one doesn't make any sense because you're literally skipping half the word, crayon. C-R-A-N. It's crayon. It literally, you're skipping 2 letters. Cardinal's the same deal. You're literally skipping a letter. That's basically what it is. Yeah, I think British tend to say more of the full words, and American slang and dialects have kind of simplified things over time due to like people coming in the country, learning the language, having a lot of different ideas and stuff, and so there you go. Slang and dialects and stuff come about. So let's see here. I may have to do something here to get a little more space for that food. Alright, so I got this cup here, and I'm going to put this amazing chocolate coffee drink in here. This is really good stuff, guys. Aluminum. Yeah, there's another one is was it cinema or no center. A lot of E's and R's are very commonly switched in English versus American English. English versus American English, or British English, however you want to say it. Yeah. So there you go. Fruitful muesli with milk. It's got all kinds of stuff. Rolled oats is 72%, skimmed milk powder 13, apricot or apricot. It's another one. Apricot is 3.4, and then you got all the little minor stuff in there, 1% and all that, 0.5% and all that in there. Pecan, yeah. I don't even understand how pecan works. Like, how is it pecan? That's literally an A. It's like tomato, but pecan. It's like, you're really pushing on that one. Smells, actually, because that kind of fruitiness kind of reminds me of pumpkin a little bit. Kind of like a, yeah. Kind of reminds me of like scent of a pumpkin, like when you open it for like Halloween or something. So it's in here. This water should be hot enough. Be 190 maybe. So under boiling, maybe like 90 degrees, somewhere around there, Celsius. There you go. Let's try this out first. Not a lot of flavor. Definitely tastes rolled oats. Let's see. Got these little fruit pieces. Gotta try one of these. So if you had a bite with the fruit, it's got flavor, but generally it's fairly bland. Maybe a little more flavor than just plain rolled oats. But as well, do have, if you try this out, tons of sugar in here, so you can sweeten anything you like. Let's try these. These are really good. This is like a perfect example of how these should look, I believe. It's got a nice color to it and everything. It's kind of got a little bit of durability, but it's also easily chewable, so it's a great cereal bar. Good to have a little give. Jaime! Hey, I want to make you, see if I can make you a moderator, but it's giving me a little trouble clicking on the screen. If I can make you one, I will. Dang, yeah, it's giving me issues. I don't know how to, like, select you. Yeah, it's like, when I click on the name, I'm getting nothing. I heard there's a way to do it through the, like I can do it online when I'm off stream, apparently. Is Jesse told me you could do that, so anyway, you are, if you come back on, a moderator. You will be, anyway. I'll figure out how to do that. I'll look it up after the stream. Well, how are you doing though, Jaime? So this is my own place now. So I have my own deal here now. It's awesome. So I mean, this is an awesome place. It's got good tea culture, all that. I looked a lot into it, as you know. So it's been a lot of work on it. So I made some videos with Jaime. I made one. Dude, this is. Oh man, I was like, I offered like a pecan pie to a squirrel on one of his videos. Yes, this happened. This was like about a month ago. I offered a pecan pie to a squirrel, like a squirrel statue. It was a pecan vending machine. And also I made an arcade video with him on my channel, Wandering Vending. Check the description, guys. Got a bunch of good links down there to my other channels and stuff. Maureen Glow. How you doing? Lori Jean as well. How you doing? I believe I didn't say hello to you, Lori. I think I said hello to everyone else. So that's awesome. I mean, if you guys had a Oreo shake or something before, kind of know what you're getting. This really just tastes kind of like Oreo type deal. Awesome taste. Cookies. And nice and sweet. Little pieces of fruit in this. So this could be like your dessert. This is your first bar, but they're both pretty sweet. House tour. Definitely not now. Because it looks, it's definitely not set up yet. It just moved in like just a few days ago, like literally a few days ago. So I haven't finished setting up yet. But is that something you guys want to see? A home tour? I know Jaime did one and people actually liked it. And it was kind of interesting idea. People are interested. That kind of stuff sometimes. Purple heart. What's the dark bar? That is, let me see if where I put that label. Here we go. Cereal bar, cookies, and cream flavor. So it kind of tastes like a Oreo tail. Cookies and cream dough specifically. Man, this was my favorite part so far though. I think I should dip that in there. You know, when you're out in the field and stuff and you're having a lot of the same meals, sometimes you want to mix it up. Oh, good. That's so good. I would have that for breakfast. And if you don't like specific items, because generally it's about, you know, getting energy and stuff, it's good to kind of mix things that mask, like coffee masks a lot of flavors. Like you even put coffee in the oatmeal maybe. Because it comes like scent, you know, if you use perfume, it's so common to use coffee grinds or coffee beans to mask the smell, and then you can smell another perfume. It's kind of same deal. It can help you transition your palate and all that stuff as well. Or help you kind of mask a flavor you don't like. In certain cases, depending on what the flavor is, of course. Yeah, the Russian thing, I don't know about that yet. But I want to get into, I'm not going to talk on that stuff. I'm kind of not my topic on my channel, but I mean, you guys can talk about it, but go for it. So anyway, yeah. So let's get the main meals on here. So a Mexican tuna with pasta, and as well as pasta bolognese. Actually, let's try these biscuits out first real quick. Fruit biscuits. Biscuit Fruit S. Why is it called Fruit S? What is S? Does anybody know what S is for? Like singles? I don't know. And that letter. Is it like fruits and they just don't want to put the S at it? Is they trying to like put the spaces together so it's like fruits? So it's like it ends on the same line? Is that what they're doing there? For some like type of vision issue or something, or is that all about? Oh yeah, it definitely has a little bit of fruit scent to it. Seems a little better than those plain crackers. These are good. Mind you guys, I don't really like crackers and rations. I'm not a fan. These are actually really good. They're like graham crackers. Got spice to them. These are delicious. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. So it was literally more exciting to see that. I was expecting like something kind of bland. These are delicious. What's it got in here? Flour, of course, wheat flour. Calcium carbonate. Iron niacin. Sugar, okay, sugar. Sustainable palm oil. Even it says sustainable on it. That's good. We got tons of antioxidants. Sunflower oil. Raising agent, sodium bicarbonate. These are delicious. These are something I would eat. Now, I would actually choose to eat this. Definitely. It was so good. Yeah, I saw the right. I give you a ration. I'll give you some better rations later on, maybe too as well, if you want to check out another one as well. That's awesome to see though, Jaime. Yeah, I saw you mentioned the channel though. I watched your, was it either a post or last video or something. You mentioned it about the second channel. And you asked in a post. You asked Jaime. Oh yeah, your channel name. Yeah, that was it. Thanks, dude. And I just don't know how to make you moderator right now. Like I would just, I literally touched my screen and like I'm using the YouTube app now, and I don't know how to do that during the stream. I don't have a computer, so I'm sure if I had a computer, I'd probably click it a lot easier. Certain things are a little more limited on phone. Like I couldn't rotate, and so I had to end the last stream. It was kind of funny. Apparently, if you don't choose to rotate before you start, yeah, it'll just stay in the wrong orientation. At least that's how it worked. So I guess I'll try a little bit of this on there. This doesn't really make sense. Why do you want jelly in this? What's the point? Maybe the cherry turnover with the jelly? Like, what's the point of this? But that's really awesome that you're gonna try it out, Jaime. I hope it's in good condition still, because if you kept it inside and stuff, maybe it's fine. Well, this is nice and soft. Oh, it's got a nice smell to it. Okay. This is actually good. This is delicious. You're just be surprised sometimes what you find. You know, some items are very disagreeable. You know, it's always by palate as well. You know, I judge also rations based on rations, not against like some like gourmet food or something. I'm not expecting it to be like made by some like high-end chef or something like that, but high-end chefs do work on these things. Like, I don't know specifically how the British ones work, but you know, to get the best they can for the goal they're trying to do, the goal of giving nutrition and stuff, and so you have to pick the best item you can on a budget, you know. So there's work that goes into it. Like people think they just throw in whatever. It's very much a lot of research, you know. There's just tons and tons of research that's put into these, you know. They're not as simple as they look, potentially. So these got, okay, there's not crushed up. It just looked a little bit like it for a moment. You just get little pieces, kind of like flavor. Interesting. Barbecue. Okay, they're barbecue peanuts. These are pretty good. This is a good ration. They're delicious. And the main meals are typically really good. So, especially a good meal right here. So, let's see here. Pasta bolognese. Let me get back to the chat real quick. Yes, I saw his old ration. It was 91, I believe. Actually, David Lynn, unless he posted more than one, maybe. I comment on most of his videos. I remember he did a 91. Oh, yeah, 91. That's what I thought. Because, yeah, it's as old as me. Hey guys, I will be right back. I have to go for one moment. Definitely gonna be right back. Don't worry, not going too far. I was here, guys, still for a little bit. Just doing stuff, taking a break real quick. So I've got this jelly here. It's strawberry. It says in many a language. Hi, have a good night, Lori. Sound is good, guys, right? I'm gonna try this out a little bit. Oops. Let me open this earlier. A little bit here. That's actually good. These two work really well together. Strawberry jam. I believe jam is more common in Britain than jelly. Where here it's reverse. So let's see here. Yeah, peanut butter is pretty good. This peanut butter is actually from US and then brought over. You can recognize these bags. Same like the Tabasco. They're from US as well. So I was just shaking it up. Usually I don't shake these up, but you're supposed to. And it's not like it's a really old one, so it's all good. The old one I kept. I didn't shake it because I just kind of want it to be what it is. I'm just keeping it just to have it. I believe I have the one from the ration from with Tracy Phillips or something like that. It's kind of clogged at the end. There we go. Done. Okay. This is really delicious. Got a little bit of extra spice to it. It's got a little bit of punch to it already, just a little bit. That Tabasco definitely has a spice flavor to it. More adjectives? Okay. It is a vivacious, aromatic, toasted flavor, or roasted flavor. When you have a little bit of spice there, it's got some soft. The noodles are fairly soft. Not by any means al dente. They're fully cooked, but not soggy. So there you go. Some adjectives for you on that one. Well, yes, you're right. I describe it to you. You can't taste it. This one's definitely a little bit waterlogged. See if I can shake it up a little bit. Or stir it a little bit inside the package. Mix it. Got oil in it. I believe I've had this one before. Or something similar. This looks so good. See here. A little bland. No, it kind of already looks like it. You can already tell. Okay. So, noodles are pretty good condition. You got your beans, your carrot, corn. Chicken is a little bit, tuna is a little bit bland, but not too much. I mean, tuna typically does taste like that. Vinegar, you got your salt, all that. Spices, which just says spices, so. Cornstarch, of course, thickener. Red kidney beans are what they are, the beans. Um, Sunflower oil, sweet corn. Red and yellow peppers. So, vegetable powder. Interesting. Vegetable powder. Maybe some of the peppers are there. There's one right there. Nice oily flavor. It's not so wet as from water, but from oil. Barefoot Adventures, you're on. Nice to see you, dude. See here. So yeah, 14 people, 14 likes. It's a pretty nice matchup there. I know some people came and left, but that's a pretty good matchup. That's a really good matchup. Thanks, guys. But if you haven't hit this, you're more than welcome to. Let's see. Don't like our ORP tuna taste. Metallic. Let me see. Metallic. I'm not getting a metallic. Now, did you have a fresh ORP? Very fresh? Or was it already sitting in there for a couple years? This is pretty fresh. Jesse Michael. Yeah. About 60%, I would say. A little more than half chance I'll be there. Pretty likely. Was it 2015, and when did you have it, though? So how many years old was it when you had it? Does degradation of taste and flavor of containers and stuff does leach. Like if you have water in a container or a plastic bag, there's going to be some leaching flavor, and also the storage affects the kind of puts stuff on the bag, and when you open it, and potentially even could go through the bag in some cases. I'm done with the long drives and stuff for now, so I'd probably be flying out if I go out there. Okay, so that's pretty fresh. 2 years is pretty fresh when it comes to ORPs and stuff. Nothing wrong with that time. 2 years. As long as it's kept in fair storage. Even fair, not even good, just fair. If it's kept in bad storage, it could be a different case if it was like kept in a garage or kind of deal or something. Or outside in a shed or something like that. Otherwise, it should be fine. Driving with CT. Really, Smitty? That's awesome. RT pretty low. Fred Thorne. Yeah, but I mean, if it's just a couple of years old and it's poorly stored, it should typically still be okay. I mean, there's a whole chart on the temperature and stuff, but I mean, generically it should be fine, really, as far as safety goes. No guarantees. I can't guarantee it, but unless it was sitting out in like actual like desert heat or something, it should be fine even after 2 years of poor storage, like in a shed or something. Assuming that, of course, the bag wasn't opened or something like that. It's a whole nother story. Once you open something. Or box in this case. Of course, boxes are going to leach more than a plastic bag, like a MRE. MREs are also in cases on top of that, so they've got some really good storage on those. Pretty good meal here, guys. No, I'm definitely going to be finishing all of this off. So, let's see here. Definitely this drink, especially. This is one of the best parts right here. ER, are you serious? When did he do this? When did that happen? I haven't seen all of his videos. I've seen at least like 15 of his videos. Haven't really counted. But I've seen a good amount. Not tons of them, but I've definitely seen a good amount. 10, 20, something like that. I watch his ones as they come out every month. He doesn't make that many right now. But I've run through his old ones a while back, last year. About a year ago. Run through some of them. A couple of months back. Oh, maybe I missed that part. I haven't watched his full videos, to be honest. Some of them I watched the full ones, but not all of them. Okay, I'll check back on that video. It's possible I skipped that one over as well. I was in the middle of my drive, sounds like. See you, Jordan. Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy my stuff next month. A couple weeks prior. So on the, I think you said 13th or something. Let me see here. $8.17, yeah. So I'll buy mine a few weeks. Or we'll see. Maybe I'll buy it sooner. We'll see. Yeah. Binge watch. Hey, and so guys, there's the last few videos aren't on there. Some of the last few ones aren't, but I may have skipped a couple. If you look at, and I do update the playlist. I just don't update it every single video. If you go down to the description box, so go down here. You got all this cool stuff down here. So I don't know if you can see that well, but that's the description box right there. And then you're going to going to see on the very bottom. Was it? Oh yeah, there it is. On the very bottom it says Wandering Veteran Uploads. click that, guys, and you'll see all my videos except maybe the last few ones, but there might be one or two I missed out of all of them. I think I got all of them. So at least like 95% of my videos are on there. Yeah, absolutely. Guys, if you want to head out, that's fine now. So Charlotte's a nice stopover at Spin for me. Yeah, Charlotte's nice. Nice, dude. Well, Smitty, you're here right now. Let's you can know right now. Let's do it. Try some of these barbecue peanuts. This is pretty good. It's interesting. They're got a lot of flavor to them. Kind of crispy. Kind of you can eat right through them. It's not got much. It's not got much durability to it. Chew right through them. Kind of got a different kind of barbecue flavor to it. Not so sweet. Or maybe like a little vinegar in there. Vinegar is a common barbecue ingredient. Maltodextrin, so sugar, salt, rice bran, oil allergen. Huh. Alright. Okay, this is actually a product of Thailand, apparently. Interesting to note. There's a Thai product in there. Oh man, Jesse and Michael, if you didn't see it, I actually did 2 videos at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm still working on my tolerance for spicy food. I did the Buffalo Wild Wing challenge, and I actually won that on the second attempt. Oh guys, guess what I have? So I didn't win this the first time, but I am going to be retrying it. It's extra hot. So this is Cully's Ramen. I'm going to be reattempting this. I actually bought 2 of these because I didn't honestly have much confidence the first time I was going to pass it. Plus it was so novel and stuff, I wanted a couple of them. So this is definitely, these are no joke. I'm definitely going to retry that challenge. This one hasn't been opened. It's still in very good condition. Little dings on the box, that's it. It's still within expiration date, so it's got 20th of March 20, so 2020 March, so we're still well within date, so. Dried peppers are somewhere around 95% as hot as a fresh pepper, a little less. I talked to Ed Curry about that actually in person. So basically, for all intents and purposes, they're just as hot because also there's a range of how hot peppers can be. So, it just depends on the soil, the climate, blah blah blah. So you grow it in one spot, and under certain conditions, it might get hotter than others. So, hot as in spice. All right, take care, Fred. So, is there any questions you guys have for me? I know a little bit about some travel stuff, and maybe I should get the camera moved over to me. Let's see if I can see. Maybe I'll Do you guys mind if I'm gonna do this selfie? Do selfie and I'll go over. I don't really have a good setup yet, so are you guys into that? A little bit of chat, or are most people kind of like you're kind of done? What do you guys think? Do you guys want more? Would you guys stay a little bit? And we talk a little bit about travel and stuff a little more. Mm-hmm. No one is commenting. 62 was a good. What? Oh. 62 was a good year. Okay. There we go. Do whatever you like. All right. So yeah, I'll um, I'll switch over. I'll be right back. Yeah, I don't really. So I have kind of like a chair, guys, but with the angle it is, it's kind of like a lawn chair, so it's kind of weird. So it's gonna be right here. Got a nice simple background. There you go. So I showed you that Norton cloth earlier, guys. Do you guys have any of you guys tried the Norton clothing brand? I found it to be really nice quality. So I got that little cloth, kind of like complimentary to buying that. And if you haven't seen the ring, this is just from like boot camp time after graduation. So it's like yeah, a lot of you guys probably recognize this style. It's a very common company. So good ring. Had it since I rarely wear it. Um, Partly because I don't want to wear it out and stuff. So squat, yeah. Actually, so when I was in Japan, I used to squat. Like it's common to kind of squat with your heels up, whereas Americans kind of tend to squat with their heels down. It's the same for like Russia. There's a whole joke about that as well. So I'm actually squatting against the wall right now. There you go. What do you mean? Don't self promote? Oh, uh, okay, Nick McNoodles. Thank you though. Don't self promote. Okay. I'm guessing this is on another channel. So I lost about 2/3 of the audience, but I'll stay on for another little bit. People are still on. But hey, McNoodles, Troat, W, Army, Wolf. So who exactly are you? I'm not exactly sure because I saw through that. Are you Troat or are you who? I'm a little. Anyway, nah. I can stay in this position for a long time. I'm not like in a wall squat like this, you know, up here, but I'm like down here. Closer, yes. Am I close? No. So I've got a long way to go. A really long way to go. With this live stream, it helps every time by definitely pushes me up. But I've still got such a long way to go. But anyway, so has anybody tried Norton clothing? It's a UK brand. Maybe not. All right, that's cool. I'm saying no. All right. Anyway, we get there. Yeah, I'm not overly not worried about it. I'm really excited about it. Is what I am. I'm like really excited. You know, guys. So, most of you probably already heard that are on here because you're the kind of people that are more on here in the first place. But I'm actually doing a 24-hour live. So on this 24-hour live, I'm going to be doing all kinds of like challenges and stuff. So, well, I just keep looking on the right side. I guess I'm looking at my hand or something. But anyway, I'm gonna do all kinds of like challenges and stuff, and maybe like do some giveaways or something like that. We'll see, and just some guidelines on how to do giveaways and all that. So I have to reread it all and stuff and see how I want to do that. Um, so yeah, very specific guidelines actually. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna do all that. Um, like I'm thinking about doing some like spicy challenges. I might like pepper spray myself or something like that. We'll see if I do that. So I believe that is completely fine by YouTube to do. Because other people have done it. You know, it's for educational purposes and stuff as well. Never heard of it. Never heard of pepper spray or what? Oh, Norton. Okay. Got 3 ration mad hips. Mashups left to do. We'll space them out, so 1 per week. I'm not sure why you're saying that, but okay. It's good to know. I'm not sure what the context is, but gotcha. Doing some more. Gotcha. Alright. So anyway, as far as that, the 24-hour live is gonna be. I'm gonna put some work into that, and kind of don't want to do it too soon, because I want to make sure I'm full, like kind of ready for it. Got good sleep. Maybe I'll have someone like to be on part of the stream or something like that. So we'll see. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, the letters are pretty small. A lot of letters are right next to each other, depending on how you touch them. Like some people touch with the side of their finger, and it can hit the other letter, and that kind of stuff. Yeah. So anyway, the 24 hours is gonna be pretty awesome. I'm really looking for that. That's gonna be as soon as I monetize. I might do some longer streams, like 12 hours, guys. It just kind of depends. I need to. If I'm gonna do a 12-hour live, I feel like I need a little bit of a, not script per se, but I need a kind of like at least a plan of how I'm gonna do that, because so, yeah, I want to have topics. I don't want to be just sitting around talking, not doing anything. So Gotta have something going on at least every little bit. So I'm thinking I'm doing like an hourly event on the live, on the 24-hour live. Maybe do like 3 reviews. Maybe like do challenges. Like if I eat like habanero or something, um it's not going to it's just not gonna really fill me. So you know, like if I did three like normal rations, or I don't have to finish the whole rations. I can do partial like reviews. Like they're kind of like this British ration. I didn't eat everything. I will, but I didn't eat it all right now. So I can open like 3 packages or something like that. Like every 4 hours. We'll see. I'm gonna put some real thought and work into that one, but might have some shorter in comparison like live streams to build myself up like 9 hours, 12 hours. Kind of get a schedule and get it set up and see how it feels and all that. So I'm ready for the 24. Maybe get up max out at 12 hours and then go to a 24. I heard that like you shouldn't live stream on the same broadcast for more than 4 hours because you don't get the watch time supposedly. This is what I've heard. But if that's the case, then definitely I'll be probably mindful of that, and I don't want to lose that watch, especially if I'm doing the build up ones when before I get monetized and all that. So also there's some other features that unlock when you do get monetized. So there's other little things, and also waiting to get like a camera and all that. I don't have a chair. I wouldn't do like a 24-hour live right now. I'd do it when I have actual setup. That's another part of the reason for the time frame. It's not just about the all that. Yeah, I've seen that. Kaylin. Nice to see you on here, James. So I already did the meal review. Just kind of chatting, talking about the 24-hour live I'm gonna do in a month. We'll say. I'm just guessing. As I don't have my setup yet, and also I have to wait for the whole monetization and all that. But you know what, guys? I just realized something. That meetup is on the 17th. I think I should do a 24-hour live before the ration meetup. Or what if I did part of the 24-hour live? What if I did the 24-hour live at the meetup? Like, and I could have like different channels on the stream. What do you guys think about that? I just realized that. What if I streamed with people at this meetup? I wouldn't necessarily have to do a 24-hour, but at least I could go live if I don't want to do a 24-hour then. Like I could do it before or right after. I think it'd be a good build up. I think. What do you guys think? I should do it right before the 17th, right? And if I don't get monetization, it could be a way to get at least my hours to get to that point. What do you guys think on that? On the 17th, yeah. Yeah, for me, I said 60% a little earlier, but really it's more than 60%. I don't want to make it sound too like 90% or something because I don't want people to be like, oh, I'm going to meet him, like, and I don't end up there. But I'm pretty sure. I just don't want to promise yet. I don't have tickets or anything yet, so we'll see. I think I really want to be there, so it's just a matter of logistics and stuff. So I guarantee someone's gonna do live stream at the meetup. I mean, they're probably even gonna live stream the meetup itself. Someone's gonna be probably on that end. I'm gonna probably have to ask, make sure they're fine with people filming there. But I would assume so. Like the YouTubers. Like why wouldn't they just live stream there? I would be surprised if not. So YouTubers or people associated with YouTubers. So I'd be surprised if they'd be against it. Right. That'd be awesome, Smitty. I think you guys should do a video on the way down. Like, I would post one like maybe the first day you meet them, and then maybe like one like when you get there or something like that. Cause like so you get some content out, so that the couple days of travel or something you don't have nothing, on your channel. Because consistency is very key. I know I haven't been as consistent, but you're gonna see in the next couple weeks, once I get all my stuff together, I'm gonna be a lot more consistent because I'm gonna have a whole setup and everything. So this is the time, guys. Like right now, my channel is I'm gonna put some real effort into it. In the next coming couple months, I'm gonna guarantee it's gonna go up. Nice, like half year, let's say. Next half year is gonna guaranteed. So that time I've been looking forward to this time when I get my own place and stuff, and so to really focus on the channel. He's going live in 30 minutes. Hey, if he's going live in 30, maybe I'll just stay on until he goes live. Then I'll cut off. How about that, guys? Does that sound good? That I'll be the lead up today. Thanks, Pat Miller. Pat Miller. Yes. Yeah. So guys, I guess that simplifies it. I'm gonna once I see I have his bell. So once I see his bell, then everybody you can go over to Old Smoky if you want. And hey, can you guys do me a favor here? Simple favor. Say. So wait for the actual stream to start for him to actually go on. Wait a few minutes, but actually you can do it right when you get on. Say Wandering Veteran Raid. Say Wandering Veteran Raid, guys. Once he starts, like just say Wandering Veteran Raid. Just so he knows. That'd be awesome. So anyway, let's see. Yeah, but what are you up to, James? What are you up to? What are you guys also looking forward to the most about the meetup? Are you looking more at the people or the kind of like, are you guys gonna buy stuff, or what are you guys thinking? Like, is this an opportunity like more educational to you guys or more entertainment? What do you guys feel about this? Do you come at this from an educational perspective, entertainment, or what are you going for? Is it money? Man, and these rations, I don't want to open another one. These things are like $45 or something if you buy one. I got a little deal because I bought it all at once, but still. More hobby, yeah. See here. Whoa. Other YouTubers in person, yeah. It's been awesome. Like I met, was it Tracy, Jacob? Jacob is in J&K. Who else did I meet? Yeah, as far as ration reviewers, I think it's just Jacob and Tracy so far. Oh, CT as well. I guess I guess you can consider him he's in the ration community. I think that's it. Might be one more. How you doing, YT City Girl? It's nice to see you. So I'm on the last like 20 minutes of the live stream, and another guy's coming on. So his name is Old Smoky, and so I'm just gonna have everyone rate him like once this is done, and just if you could say wandering veteran raid. So I've been on for a little over 2 hours. So awesome, YT. Nice to see you. Yeah, what was that again? Now here. Dang, lost my point. Oh well. Yeah, so after the stream, just go over there if you want. Let's see here. If MRE Nation is cool set to check out, we'll see. Alright. There's also an MRE Nation channel, I think now, if I remember correctly. It's just they just started it, so it's probably got like nothing watching it yet. But there's a couple like channels from like actual like people, like companies or whatever, kind of, but there's just not really much on them. Like there's a MRE meetup that was had a channel for it, but it was like nothing on there. DoD fan, yeah, gotcha. Tama South, how are you doing? Good, thanks, awesome. So I just reviewed a ration. They're like $45, $40 to open up each. So I spent an hour or so, hour and a half on that. And now I'm just doing a little free chat, and then we're gonna go over to Old Smoky, and just say like Wandering Veteran Raid or something like that once he gets on. Once that bell clicks, because there might be a little pause before he's actually on. So eat so me goreng with chopsticks. Awesome. It's nice to learn that skill. Awesome. I have a whole drawer of chopsticks now. Took you years. I got them on my first try, to be honest. I was just like, I was able to use able to use chopsticks on the first attempt. Cause I remember in middle school, the teacher I had, was great teacher. Went to Japan, and he got these he had chopsticks in the class, and we picked up marbles, and I was able to do it on my first attempt. And sorry, but like everybody's like, they struggle on chopsticks. Even a lot of Japanese and stuff people, they're like start when they're 5, and they're still struggling when they're like 9, 12 years old. And as adults, I don't think like anyone struggles with chopsticks unless they have actual like health disorder or something, nervous system problem or something. But as far as adults for Japanese, but so even some of the kids struggle on it. Me, picked it up my first time, got it. Since she was two, that's awesome. I will tell you a little thing about sushi that's kind of funny. Actually, a lot of times sushi's actually eaten with the hand. They kind of make it sound like it's eaten exclusively with chopsticks. This is not really the case. And funny side note, hashi, and was it hashi and hashi, something like that. It's been so long since I was studying Japanese. I used to live there for 2 years, but it was 2011 to 13, and I'm gonna go start learning Japanese again. But they're actually, one means bridge and one means chopsticks, and I just thought it's kind of like those interesting little tidbits when you're learning the language. Just been so long. Luke North, it's awesome to see you again. So we're gonna go over to Old Smoky in like 20 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever, and just say like Wandering Veteran Raid. If you want to participate. Wasn't until I was introduced to Vietnamese pho. By the way, it's pho, just for pronunciation's sake. That is what I learned. It's pho, Vietnamese pho. Man, I love pho though as well. It's I've had it throughout the country. Now I know this isn't Thailand, so it's not or Thailand or Vietnam or Laos. I'm pretty sure it's one of those dishes that kind of like regional. That's I believe has an influence outside of kind of like curry has an influence in Thailand and stuff too. It's not nearly as popular of a dish, but I believe it is in some of the surrounding countries. Anyway, I had it from across the country, and I had some really good pho. Um, you can after having something a bunch of times in different styles, you really start to know what's good and not. And so I have a fairly good idea because a lot of the times like these kind of like really specific restaurants that have most of the people are either from there or like know people from there and they're working at the restaurant and so they have a right it is Vietnamese, that's correct. I was just saying that I believe it's kind of like one of those dishes that has a regional influence. It's not solely to Vietnam that it's eaten. Yeah, I started getting into it about 2 years ago. They have this challenge where you eat like a few pounds of it, like these big bowls, and there's these challenges are kind of all throughout areas, throughout the country and stuff, where you eat these big pho bowls. That pun seems to be. Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that pun as well. Smitty. I saw that somewhere. I was like, yeah, because like once you know how to pronounce it, it makes more sense. But when you don't know how to pronounce it, it doesn't sound like it's like it still sounds like it, but not as much. Nice to see you again, Jesse. So in about 15 minutes or whenever, supposedly, Old Smoky's on, and just like I guess 2:30. I'm sorry, not 2:30. Maybe 4:30 Pacific time. So because I think he's on at 7:30. Sounds about right, yeah. And then we're just gonna say wandering veteran raid when you get over if you want. So I was just talking chill night to go out tomorrow for the World Cup. Nice. Say slowly. What? Old Smoky, he's a ration reviewer, but he's a lot bigger than me. He's got like 14 and a half K, something like that. So he's, or was that maybe? Because Nathan has 28, I think, or somewhere around there. So he's got like 18K or something like that, roughly. No, I get the pun, James Ortiz. I'm just saying, like, when you say it pho instead of faux, it sounds even more similar to the actual word. Yes, you're correct. Easy. Oh, you're trying to get the actual pronunciation. My bad. Pho. Similar to fall. Yeah. Yeah. What's your favorite one, Smitty? I like to have tripe and stuff. Do you like any of the stomach or anything like that? What do you typically get? Do you like spicy at all, Smitty? Or you're not like a big fan? Liver? Sounds good. Okay, yeah. Spicy beef satay. Saute or satay? It's what sautés with a U. And okay. And I believe mark over the E as well. Spicy beef. Okay. With a bunch of Hispanics. Yeah, I've had a lot of like some stomach stuff and as well as like uh, beef taco. I mean beef tongue tacos, which is taco de lengua. They don't specifically say carne de res, lengua, lengua de carne de res. They don't say that. They say tongue because you know what it is. Fish bladder, yeah. I've had fish eyes and stuff. I had whole fishes, you know. So I guess I, by nature, had the bladder because if you eat those little fishes, you are eating the whole thing. Like in Japan, the whole fishes are common, like with the eyes and everything. You know, you can find them in the U.S. too, anchovies and stuff. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Tema. Oh, you don't like tripe? Awful like it. Oh, okay. Falafel, offal, falafel, falafel, falafel of offal, falafel. Boo. All right. Oops, shaking too much now. Let's go ahead and switch in. Okay. Falafel, yeah. But I was just thinking like falafel, offal, so falafel. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you are writing it like that, yeah, because you're not writing falafel properly. Okay, got it, got it, got it. Hunt deer and use a tongue, heart, liver, but that's as adventurous as I've gotten. Some Romanians. Are you talking about Romanians because you have lineage from that, or you just learning about it, learned about it, or something? Anthony, how are you doing, man? So you're catching me towards the end, but I am still gonna be on for a little bit more. Menudo. Okay. Lots of Romanian friends. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was near Romania last year. I was in Bulgaria, so very very close. Because I went through like Veliko Tarnovo, Sofia, um, Kazanluk, um, Plavin. Let's see, Plevin, I think it was. A couple other cities. Man, I liked Bulgaria, and I definitely wanted to go to Romania, but you know you only get so much time. Even if you have all the time you want, you still only have so much time in this world. You know, so hey, that's the thing about travel, man. I could definitely do some more, but it's just you know fruit alcohol. Okay. Oh no, I didn't have Plunka. I don't really drink to be honest about that. I'm big into drinking. Or not into drinking, rather not big into it. Blind with it. What? Gibraltar? Is there someone named Gibraltar on here? Oh, visit Gibraltar. Oh, okay, the Gibraltar Trade Center, is it now? Oh, Gibraltar, Gibraltar. Where's that now? That was someone called Gibraltar. Where's Gibraltar? Where's Gibraltar? I can't remember at the moment. Gibraltar. Someone in the U.S. called that, right? Too? But I think it's a city in the Middle East or something. Oh, dang. It's escaping me at the moment. Spain and Africa. Oh, yeah, is it called like Gibraltar Strait or something for the water? So is that like Morocco? Is that like Morocco area? Bottom tip, yeah. But that is that yeah, cause that's where have like the yeah. I did just visit Spain. I freaking love Spain. I went to Bilbao and the food. I didn't even see. I expected probably had some good food there, but no. Bilbao, for example, that region just amazing for food. I was not expecting the level. There was a specific place I have it marked on my map. I can't remember at the time, but like I have to go back. Like I literally have to go to Bilbao just to eat there. Like that's how good the restaurant was. It's the same thing like Naples. If you go to Brandy and the other one's skipping my mind right now. Brandy's like what made pizza famous in the first place, like the modern Italian pizza. And then the other one is another one in that city in Naples that's specifically like considered like the most popular pizza restaurant in the world. Let me go charge it real quick before it goes out. Got like 3%. I thought a good percent, a fair percent, but that is not the case. Cannot hold off. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, that's why it's in English, Gibraltar. Okay. Must be named after someone. That's my guess. Is the rotation good for you guys right now? Because I flipped it around. Piece of that rock. Yeah, Fort Gibraltar. Yeah. I can't wait to go back to Europe. That was my first trip to Europe actually last year. I did a lot of travel, but I hadn't done Europe. But man, I actually really miss Bulgaria. Like I'm literally thinking about the food lately. Like just I want to have their food again. Like so bad. And same for Bilbao. I can't forget that food. Like I literally have to go back to Spain to eat their food again. Like it's not even a thing. Like I will make it happen. Like and also I need to finish on my Spanish. I'm really close to advanced level, but I'm not there. I just got a couple weeks of study. I can get to advanced, and then I want to get to high advanced. So it's called C2. They're per the Delhi system. DELE. It's common for a lot of languages. It's a European system. Anyway, so I want to get to C2. I want to pass C2 rather. So that I get like C2 really isn't necessary. C1 is really where like you can say you're advanced. You can say you're fluent after you finish C1. But I want to get to C2, which is like business level proper. You should be really good after C2. Like you're really gonna know the language. It's not like just a normal speak. You're gonna know how to some special exceptions and all this kind of crazy stuff that goes into it. Whereas intermediate, you're still getting the hang of it. Like you know how to speak when you're intermediate. Like high intermediate, like I am. Like you can have a conversation pretty easily about most topics. 90% of topics that are not like scientific or something like that. I can't have a scientific conversation. Although a lot of medical terms are similar, but when it comes to like basic things like how was your day? Did you like what do you think about this tree? Do you think this one is more whatever? I can talk this kind of like random, like a little bit into detail, but I can't get into like very specific, into like any type of special lingua or um lingual like tricks or anything like that or dialectical things. I only know a little bit of it. Like I know some of the stuff, but like Y and uh J, like when to say like you can say tortilla or tortilla. I like to say the J, so and I believe it to be more correct. That's kind of a debatable thing, but yeah. And oh, the Dominican Republic, they don't pronounce, if I remember correctly, they're the ones they don't pronounce S's, so it's like so yeah, they don't even pronounce it as S's. Period. It's like there's no S. It's pain, not Spain. As España, it would be Paña. Uh, I'm from the Detroit area originally. Cubano. Yeah, I was actually I almost went there. It just I was supposed to go there on the day the hurricane like yeah, I was like supposed to go like on a tour like the day the hurricane hit. There was a major hurricane and like I had to. It was like 2 days before. Anyway, and so my trip, my flight wasn't even canceled. Like the tour and stuff wasn't even canceled yet, and I would have been there. So I decided to yeah like I didn't want to be in the hurricane. So plus I figured the tour was gonna get canceled. So it was like well I have to follow a schedule because like all the rules and stuff. And then what happened was they changed the rules to make it strict again. Like I was trying to get there before it got strict, because it seemed like it was getting that way. And then that happened, and now it's like all strict again to get to Cuba. So it's life. There's other countries that are gonna get strict and then unstrict again. There's a lot of countries that we're having a little issue with. So that's just how it is. From one, so yeah. I've been to Canada several times myself. Went to TIFFs, not during the festival, but I went to TIFFs and all that. So is guys is Old Smoky on yet? Like I didn't get anything, so I don't think that's the case. Is he? Is it? He's not in. Is he on in an hour, or is he on? Supposed to be on now, or is he even coming on? Did you guys see any like post or anything about it? 16:18. So let's see here. 30 minutes. 16:18. Okay, so he's gonna be on in like 15 minutes. Well, I'm gonna stay on until he's on. So I'm gonna go with the long one because typically when people do extensions, it's gonna be a little longer than their extension says. Though it's not always the case. I know he has a lot of people waiting. He realizes that, I'm sure. So I'm sure he's not gonna be really longer. Nice, I got 19 likes on here. Must have at least 30 people on so far. Nice. Easy money. So, tell me a little bit about BC if you want, Smitty. I'm a little curious. Oh, so the MR the this one specifically, so MRE is specific to U.S. rations. However, in all intents and purposes, it's the same. Basically, it's called an ORP, but This one was pretty good. The crackers are really good. A lot of times I don't like the crackers though. These ones are kind of like graham crackers that have that spice flavor and all that to it. Um, the meal itself was pretty good. It was one of the better ones that I've had. Now, my favorite drink though actually was in here. There's a between this and the cola. I really like the British cola as well. So, but this one had a hot cocoa orange flavor. So the orange flavor, I realized I really like it. It's delicious. 30 to 40, 19 minutes ago. Okay. So yeah, 10, 20 minutes, something like that. Oh, there we go. Now it's letting me, well, let me click someone for a moment. That's weird. Huh, whatever. Toledo, are you talking about Ohio? Portland, Astoria, Eugene. Did you know Eugene's actually the greenest city in US, Smitty? Girl in Toledo. It was at Toledo, Oregon. I don't know. I don't think I've been there. Or Astoria neither. Right, right. I realized he was talking about Oregon because I read your comment before I read his. Due to expire. Yeah, mine too. I gotta start traveling again. Uh, yeah. Hopefully next summer or maybe Christmas I'm gonna travel, but definitely next summer I'm gonna travel again. I don't want to wait too long. I don't want to. You know what I mean? You get older and time goes by, and why waste it? You know, if you have a dream, you gotta actually pursue it, or it's not gonna pursue itself. Oh, mushroom picking. It's the I was just learning about these. Yeah, I saw there's a specific mushroom people are getting. It's like they're saying like you can actually pick the whole one. It's because people think you can't pick the whole one. It's because it leaves like little um leaves because it's a fungus and it leaves little pieces of fungus down there. So it's okay to pick it all because they say because they'll still grow back because it's not a root like a plant. You know what's the name of the mushroom? Yep, Luke. I think they go hand in hand to be honest, Luke, but I'm not sure specifically. Good point. Um, I'm assuming on the good question. I'll look into the specifics on that. I believe it's no, it's talking about pollution and all that stuff, yeah, too as well. Yeah, that's right. The recycling plan and all that. It's not just like greenery, yeah. Yeah, it's a hard badge. Yeah, and I believe Eugene's had that for a long time. It's had it clean for quite a while, like 10 years or something, according to the websites. I saw it on like two different websites, so I don't want to. And also the Oregon University of Oregon itself claims it. So there you go. So I saw it on two different sites, and also the University of Oregon. And University of Oregon's a pretty good school and stuff, and so they have some pull when they say something like that. You know, they're not just some university; they're legit university. They've got top programs. Yeah, and you'll see in Oregon and stuff like there's all kinds of recycling and all that. Like when you take out your trash, it's very common to have a lot of people have like four bins. So you got the mixed recycling, cardboard. Uh, they have a deposit for cans, bottles, and glass bottles as well. So like when I buy kombucha, that's a deposit. You have to pay the deposit up front. So you pretty much forces you to return it because like you literally will lose dollars, several dollars if you don't. Like if you get a case of water bottles, it's a really, I mean that's compared when you look at margins. I mean it's huge. You get 20 water bottles and let's say they cost $3, and then now you got $2 on top of that. So yeah, it's like almost double. Or if you get like a big case and you get tons of water and you get it down to like 10 cents a bottle, 20 cents a bottle, it's literally like could be even more. Like I got 96 bottles, and I remember the deposit was more than the bottles because it was $8 for 96, and then a $9.60 deposit. So that's they're serious, and that just started. Started December. That they were 5 cents before. I believe it was still up front back then as well. Well, no, you get your deposit back. You just it shouldn't matter. You just keep it. You just keep the container and turn it back in. Here a lot of them that you still find them at the stores and stuff. I believe. Cause like you can I think they're just yeah you go to like 7-Eleven or whatever. Yep, there you go, easy. I mean, it shouldn't matter long term. Just keep your bottles. It shouldn't really make much difference. I mean, unless you have a really tight budget. But I mean, it shouldn't be cutting that close, right? I don't know. Tret W. Tret W. Actually, sorry about that, but I actually have a person I'm already doing a raid for. It's gonna be Old Smoky. I saw that Chris put a raid on you as well, but I'm actually already got someone in mind because this is within the niche as well of MREs and such. So I don't know if you're still on or you just pop back off or not, but yeah, we already got a person because most people are going over there anyway in the first place. All right, so anyway, see here. All right. Mad Dogs TV, what is up? How are you doing, man? So we're like 10, 15 minutes away. It depends on when the guy gets on. There's another live streamer getting on. His name is gonna be Old Smoky. If you wanna get on, he's going to he's gonna do like a ration review type deal, and he'll be on. And it just he's anytime now because he's a little later than like he's already 13 minutes later than the typical time. So he said like 20, 40 minutes or something like that. Like 20 minutes ago, something like somewhere around there. I didn't read the message myself, so. Oh yeah, G Fuel. I actually did a video on G Fuels, Luke North. If you want to check that out, it was a I actually did that was a collaboration I did out in California, actually in the LA area, right near LA. Because I know there's a little thing going on in LA with the earthquakes and all that. Okay, I'm hoping to get viewers. Okay, that sounds great. Smitty, are you still on here? Okay, yeah, there's some weird stuff going on at bottle deposits, apparently, Smitty. Yeah. Just loading away. Oh, yeah. You said you're working, right? Right. So you're just staying on. Alright, cool. You hate work. You gotta find a job you love, I guess. Well, if it pays the bills or whatever, however you want to look at it. But typically, you want to have something you like. So, Mad Dogs actually did a review already, just so you know, for the first like hour and a half. So, last like third of the stream has been talking and stuff. Talking, but yeah, I did do a review for like an hour and a half. And I'm also going to be having a 24-hour live in a, let's say, a month. It depends. What? Sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call and that disconnected me. I need to be wary of that. That doesn't happen next stream. Yeah. Did lose one person, I believe, or maybe two, and then one came back. All right. Wait, Smitty, do you mind? What kind of business do you have? Cause I'm starting a couple businesses myself. Starting a vending machine, you know, in a tea business per like the channels. Oh yeah, so guys, description box below, I have a playlist of all my content, except maybe a couple videos, maybe just the latest videos. Might not have put them all on there, but I have most of them on there. Maybe like minus 5 videos or something like that. We'll see. Maybe it's only a couple. Yeah. So I have a that playlist, and also I have other links like my other channels and stuff as well. If you don't mind going down there, that'd be awesome. Help me out. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to, like I said, as soon as I get there, guys, I'm gonna do that 24-hour live. It's man, I got a lot of hours left. But you keep going at it. Probably stream regularly. I'm gonna do some content outside of rations probably for a while, and I'm gonna definitely be doing rations still. So don't. I'm not getting out of it. I'm gonna be doing some other stuff. Like I have some other ideas I'm gonna be doing as well. And I don't want to reserve this channel for a very specific niche. I consider it like a food channel, food travel, I guess. Because this is my channel where I want to do my hobbies, whatever, all that stuff, and I have the other two channels which are pretty quite niche, you know. And I'm just gonna, I think this is gonna be my channel to do what I want a little bit too, you know. And it's doing pretty well, so don't worry about it. And I mean, you got people like PewDiePie. He does, you know, like you generally want to keep most of the content. It's hard to say a number or anything, but you want to keep most all the content within your generic niche. But you know, once people start to get to know you, like you, be interested in you, it's generically a little bit okay to break out of it once in a while. I mean, if you have a super specific channel where you're like always doing the same thing and then suddenly you do something totally different, typically that's not good. But I mean, It just depends on your audience and stuff. Wondering Tea Apprentice. Yeah, I actually have the direct link there down below, as well as yeah. Yeah, I have for vending as well. The vending channel I have content. The tea channel, I showed my setup a little earlier. I'm starting to actually get this setup together. I have like a machine that has like buttons for the specific tea temperatures and stuff. Real simple way to do it. Um, Kind of with like a machine where I can kind of like type in the specific number because the different teas are a little different. But JW is back. Art. Why are you guys saying WB? Oh, welcome back, Art. Nice. Oh, JW, I guess you're probably on the whole time for a while. And you just saw him. Okay. How you doing again? Foreign MRE. So I'm waiting until so foreign MRE. If you want to participate, do you mind saying like wandering veteran raid to when Old Smoky gets on? He should be on and like some people earlier or something. I didn't. I've been on the live, so I can check it. But yeah, easy. Okay, nice, Smitty. Geotechnical engineer. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Whole time. All right. Cool. Phone working. Okay. Well, anyway, um, Art, if you're still there, like, dude, if you want to do that raid thing or not, that's fine. But either way, I really do like that Thai stuff too. I haven't gone to Thailand myself yet. Philippines, Thailand, they're kind of put together a lot of times because they kind of offer a lot of the same type of things. But so I've done the Philippines thing a couple times, but yeah, Thailand's definitely on my list for Asia. Maybe I would do like I was thinking to do like a kind of like a East Coast to West Coast thing, all the way down to Myanmar and stuff from, Laos, Vietnam, Thailand, and then go all the way down Burma, Myanmar, whatever you want to call it. Um, and then also I want to go to see the Samaka, so the Camellia Samaka or Assam tea in India, Sri Lanka. So I don't know if that'd be the same trip. We'll find out because it's a lot of countries to go to. So, and I typically like to really explore a country before I check it off. Like in Peru, I was like 2.5 months. Guatemala, like 2.5 months. Though, and then yeah, like Mexico, like half a year. So we shall see. I'd probably separate them to be honest, or probably separate them. Yeah. Nice for art. Awesome. My mainly residential. I missed the big projects. All right. Switch character. Oh yeah. So anyway, yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna be doing that 24-hour live. If you guys want to help, you can if you watch the videos, like if you play that playlist, that'll get me those hours that I need. If you want to go ahead and do that, you know, because definitely I'm getting closer, and like as I'm doing these lives, it's a big reason why I'm doing lives instead of posting now because I'm just getting way more time on these, far more time than I was getting on my posts. So especially I mean I post shorter videos because I want to keep it entertaining. I want to have a high retention rate and all that. I want to have good quality and I want you guys to actually enjoy it. And so but these lives are just giving me so much more time that I'm just focusing on these right now. I'm gonna start posting again. I already actually have videos that I want to post. I just really haven't finished editing them. I just kind of left it as was. Like I met CT and Tracy and stuff like that, but Gonna have to add some other content to it because the video is too short. Just a couple minutes. I can only get a couple minutes out of that. So we didn't really film together. We just kind of met up. I took a little bit of video because I knew to do that. I always try to take a little video of everything nowadays. You know, just in case I can throw it into something. Like I'll probably make some videos on my 42 state drive. So right, gotcha, Smitty. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be there soon. It's just a matter of time, you know. I'm hoping in the next. I really hope it's July, to be honest. Like, what I guess to be honest. So what phrase someone used to say. Yeah. Anyway, uh, I really want to get there. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna keep going live and all that stuff and until I get my hours. So it's a really big deal to me. Like I take it pretty serious. I wanna get it there. You know. 15 million dog park. What? Really? The houses and stuff and like those book things and all that. Like the take a book, leave a book. Like all those little intricate details and like nice railings and stuff. Was what cost 15 million for a park in Houston, Texas? Okay. Yeah, I was just through Texas like 4 times this year actually, because I filmed out there a couple times, a few times. Yeah. Good operators, alright. So, Smitty. Alright. Moving dirt there. Alright. Yeah, I don't do anything with any of that you guys are doing. I'm gonna start vending machines and tea, and I do these videos now. As obviously the YouTube thing. It's not a job per se right now, especially since I don't make anything on it. But you know, so consider it whatever phrase like hobby work maybe. I'll call this hobby work for now. So I'm doing the YouTube hobby work. So anyway, are you're gonna be? I assume you're gonna be at the meetup if you're still here. Store down below is about to close. Pack of pepperoni for dinner. What? Store down below. Are you in a hotel or like something for work? You know, like a huh. There are apartments attached sometimes to like businesses, but they're usually like old towns and stuff. Oh, are you gonna be at the meetup on August 17th? Hey guys, Old Smoky is on. Luke North. Smitty is probably not here right now. Probably is gonna miss that. I said that, but guys, go over to Old Smoky, and I'm gonna end this. Just say Wandering Veteran Raid if you don't mind. Also, remember to like before you leave. I have a playlist and like all these other links in the description if you want to hit some of those and help me out. That'd be very appreciated. So, guys, Old Smoky. Um, we might just type in Old Smoky. He's got a fairly big channel. So yeah, yeah. If you can type, if you don't mind typing that, yeah, typing the thing. Otherwise, if let's see here, I don't have any moderators, so I don't know if it'll even let you type it. A link. I think it'll let you type a link, but anyway, whatever. So guys, just go over there. I'm gonna sign off in about a minute. So I'm gonna let this let everyone know. Go over to Old Smoky, Wandering Veteran sent me something like that or whatever. Cool, something like that. You don't have to say raid, whatever. Some if you want, no pressure, whatever if you don't want to. But yeah, just go over there, guys. I'll see you in a couple minutes. I'm just gonna wait until I drop down to maybe 3 people, and then I'm gonna get off myself. So if anybody who's watching a replay, you know who was on as well. It didn't put a link or anything, but most of these people already know. So yeah, cool. I'm guessing that Smitty's still on. He just walked away. Cool. So alright, thank you guys for watching. Links down in the description. And we'll see you next time.